Hi there, my name is Anastasia Bajanova. I'm a marketing student of Seneca College. The past couple of weeks I've been reviewing candidates running for federal elections in Canada in 2015. My electors of Don Valley North are Caroline Brown for Green Party, Akhil Sadiq Ali for NDP, Joe Daniel for Conservative Party, and Jen Tan for Liberals. In general, I can say that no one impressed me. There was nothing remarkable that I can notice, except Akhil Sadiq Ali had a really good website, and I was able to go through different links, and it was call to action where people and viewers can donate, can participate and volunteer for the party. And I think that was a good platform to use. Except that I went through the major platforms that they've been using, and they are Facebook, Twitter, YouTube channel, then mass media, newspapers, blog pages, personal pages, plus other external sources that I couldn't really find. As for shortly about each of the candidates, Joe Daniel impressed me because he is actually the oldest among other candidates, but he did a good job in providing many different sources for people to go through. And I was actually able to build a good profile about this picture, and I know where this person has been working before, what he is interested in, how he looks, and what does he care about. He's all the major channel that he was using was Facebook, and he also was tweeting a lot, and I was actually impressed that he was sharing all different sources of media. So he was tweeting and retweeting people, he had conversation with them, and I found this tactic to be really useful to engage audience and to share some external content. But one thing that I did not like, that he provided a link on Facebook to his website, and when I tried to follow this link, it wasn't working, so it didn't open me the page. But I did find his profile information on some other websites, and a good point that he had Wikipedia page. So he actually had a profile where it was said that this is the person, and like all other background information. I found this quite significant. Next one, Jen Tan, Liberal Party. I did like his Facebook page. He had a really nice family picture in the background, and the whole image was consistent with the party, with like red colors, and his street signs had the same design. I like that, but he wasn't really consistent in using Facebook page. And Twitter the same. He was tweeting, but it was not much. And when actually I tweeted the candidates, I tagged them in my Twitter post, and I said that this is my writing, but none of them actually responded. Well, it's just the use of media. They probably don't really care much about answering all of the posts. But I did find some good examples where he was retweeting and he was responding other people. As for bad things, I found that he didn't really have LinkedIn account, but in other cases he had really professional, consistent image throughout the whole social media. Akhil Sadiq Ali, well, perfect, excellent website, Facebook page, everything is consistent. He had actually both pages, corporate page and the page, his personal one on Facebook, so you can actually go through both of the sources. But he was unprofessional in some cases. On YouTube channel I found some unprofessional unprofessional signs where like he could have done something better. And as well as he tweeted, at the beginning he had a tweet where he said lol, and he was using like some words that I don't think candidates should be using. It was like a bit unprofessional, but in general sense he was quite good in building his profile. But another big thing that I found his question answer page from 2008 when he was running for Green Party, and that was a question mark for me because I was like thinking, if I would be able to vote, I would be like thinking why this person was in the Green Party and then now he's an NDP, so he's like changing his views, but he doesn't really stick to one party. Except that well, his image is quite good on social media. Both the worst, in my opinion, was Caroline Brown, who had her blog page, which I found like by the mistake. She just posted a little link in her LinkedIn account, and I would just follow the link, and I saw her blog page where she's not using anymore, but she posted some pictures from cover pages of like some kind of magazines, fashion magazines, and there were naked girls there, and there were like some inappropriate pictures, right, which I think like if some people find, they will be quite disappointed to have their candidate loving these pictures. Except that her Twitter account wasn't updating. He had the last post 2 months ago, and she also was using the picture on the background where there's a girl who is smoking, and there is some quote about feminists. And I found this to be extremely inappropriate when the person is running for a Green Party, and then she has a background picture of the girl smoking. And besides that, she is a marketing person, so I thought that this girl, she's the youngest, and I thought that she is the one who is going to have like the best social media presence, but it was absolutely otherwise. I didn't see her Facebook page. It was extremely difficult to find her Facebook page, Twitter. I did find her on LinkedIn, and she had transparent shirt where I could actually see her underwear. And I think this is quite inappropriate for LinkedIn, and especially if you're a candidate. And as for some suggestions, I think that all of these candidates could have done something outside of the box, and they could have used QR codes for the street signs that I've seen on the street. Besides that, I think the QR code could have helped them to link to the website, because there are so many tech savvies who would be definitely using social media to find their candidates and build their profile. Besides that, if I'd be able to vote, I'd probably be interested in some experience with candidates. So I think that one of the candidates should have done experiential marketing, just bringing all people in Don Valley North together and bring them pumpkins, organize the fair, and bring their flyers. And I think this is something that could have been done here. And of course, Twitter, Facebook, updates, because well, most of the some of the candidates who were Caroline Brown and Jen Tan didn't really update their profile often, so I think they could have been better in this field. Besides that, this is a short review, and I hope you can find more information on my Pinterest board. So don't sit at home, vote.